Hey guys, it's Mo, and today I'll be reviewing the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. Now this foundation is new to their line and it is available on their website. I did, however, purchase mine at Sephora, which is also available at Sephora. It retails for, I believe, $38, so it's a bit on the pricey end. When you do go in the store to get matched, don't let the bottle fool you. As you can see, it looks darker in the bottle than it is once you get the product out. I believe they have about 16 shades. They have 3 shades darker than this, which is 9.0. I think I might be in between shades because it's not too much lighter than I am, but it's not as warm as I'd like it to be, which is always a problem for me because I have very, very warm skin. I have a lot of orange in my skin and a lot of yellow. Now, as you can see, that's what it looks like on my hand. I just used this. You can still see a little bit of the remnants of it. So it doesn't really oxidize, but it settles a little bit into the skin. It doesn't get orange. It doesn't change colors on me, which I really, really like. 10.0 is very pink and reddish when I swatched it. Urban Decay describes this foundation as weightless, ultra definition liquid makeup, and it's peptide infused, light diffusing, and it's paraben free, which is always good. Now, and it does really feel like skin on my skin. It doesn't feel like I have anything on at all before I put powder and even after I put powder on. In terms of controlling the oilies, I think it does help with that. I don't have oily skin, but I do have an oily nose, and I start to produce sebum and oil about 4 or 5 hours in. Not noticeably so, but I know. One thing, if you have dry skin, especially under your eyes, do not use it under your eyes because it will accentuate that. Make sure you moisturize really, really well. I didn't use it under my eyes today. I do have a little bit of concealer on just so it doesn't look weird because I have some darkness under my eyes. But it will accentuate lines because the foundation is a little bit drying. That's why it might be really great for people with oily skin. I like to use it with either one of these kind of brushes, like a buffer brush. I used it with this because the brush that they have, they do have a brush that they came out with that looks similar to this, but I think the hair is a little bit looser, which is better. It does dry fairly quickly, so I say work in sections on your skin. Also, if you want a lighter finish, use a stippling brush, but you have to pounce a little bit harder on your skin when you use a stippling brush. For me to warm up the foundation, I just used my MAC MSF, which is a little bit darker than I am, dusted all over my face. If you want to, you can use a sponge if you need a little bit more coverage, or if you really want the powder to really sink into the skin and become like your skin. But I like to dust powder over my face because I do have somewhat dry skin. I would say give this a go. Get a sample first, 2 to 3 shades to see which one would work better on your skin. I have discoloration, so the center part of my face is lighter than everywhere else, and it kind of matches my chest. So I always try to test on my chest and not necessarily on my jawline or anywhere even in the center of my face because I know it will be too light everywhere else. If you have oily skin, you may want to go ahead and set it just to control those oils a little bit more. If you have normal to dry skin, you probably won't even have to set this unless you want more coverage or you just like using a setting powder. I didn't have to set this, but I set it because I wanted to warm it up a bit. Pretty much that's it. I say give it a try. I really like the foundation. I've used it probably about a half times in different climates. Tested it out. I've slept in it, not overnight. I've taken a nap in it and it didn't rub off my face. So that's it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Enough love, y'all.